Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm gonna try my best to show you how to paint a door, and at the same time I'm gonna show you what materials you need and what you need to paint a door. In this case, we got two products, semi-gloss, both of them, Duration and Pro Classic. You can also buy Emerald, but I don't have any Emerald with me here. So in this case, I'm gonna try to show you the best I can how to paint a door. Now this is what you guys need. You guys need a mini roller and a brush.
A mini roller and a brush.
They sell this in the paint stores, obviously. You need a caulking gun if you're gonna be doing the casing, around the casing. In this case, I'm not gonna be doing that. You need a 501, it's always good to have, obviously a sanding block. You wanna sand your door for any trash, and you also want to use a duster. You see how dirty it is? Alright, you want to dust the door after you sand it. And then you want to use a cardboard shield or a cardboard or a drop. I like using my cardboard shield. And obviously a rag if you make a mess. Like that you can clean your hands and clean the mess if you get to make a mess. Frog tape. I use a lot of frog tape for everything. Frog tape. So if you want to use frog tape, you're more than welcome. It's better than the regular tape. And I'm going to show you where you're going to put that tape.
This is where you're going to be putting the tape that I show you. Try to make a straight line around the doorknob as possible.
You really don't need to remove your doorknob. If you want to, you can do it. Obviously, you don't want to do that. I recommend not to do it, but it's up to you guys.
So after you do your tape, you go ahead and sand the door. And after you finish sanding it, you want to go ahead and pre-dust your door using a duster or a rag. If you're going to use a rag, make sure that rag is new or at least has been cleaned in the past. The last thing you want is to put oil or anything on your door.
Before you paint the door, make sure you do this first, okay? So, just the tip. You come to this side, you just gotta get comfortable. It's not rocket science. If you bump it, you can clean it. It's not such thing as a professional. Even professionals, we make mistakes. Oops, like I said, we make mistakes. You want to get your shield. And
Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. The same for the hinges on the back.
just be careful, use the tip of the brush. And repeat the same thing over here and over here. So let's go ahead and start painting the door. First you want to cut your hinges.
Because you can't use the mini roller too close to the hinges or the wood trim in this case.
And you don't want to be bumping everything with the mini. So first you're cutting using your brush. Make sure you don't bump the trim, or in this case it's a wood trim, so you don't want to bump that. You can paint the door using the brush, but I recommend using a roller. I recommend using a mini roller, which is a better finish. And I also have a video talking about a mini roller and also talking about frog tape. So I have plenty of videos there that can help you paint a door or paint a house. This is why it's good to have cardboard. You don't want to put a drop, a painter drop, and hammer your painter drop. You don't want to. So now
we went and cut in the hinges. Now you start with the door. In this case, I'm only doing one coat. And you're probably wondering why he's painting all crazy and everywhere. Don't worry, watch this. I'm just applying paint on the door and then I'm gonna stretch it, okay? And then I'm gonna stretch it. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to stretch it. If you have too much paint on your roller, you can always put it somewhere else. Put it somewhere else that is no paint, and then that allows you to keep working with the roller. Like I said, it's kind of hard to teach somebody over the phone or over a camera, or, you know, it's not the same as being here and seeing what I'm doing. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to try my best to help you guys how to paint a door. So the panel is done. This panel right here is done. No runs, no sags, the paint is fresh. Now you go to the sides. You want to do your panel first, and then you do your sides. But you know how people say, it's nine ways to skin a cat. You can skin a cat 9 ways, right? But this is how I like doing stuff. I feel like this is the right way. Understand? 9 ways to skin a cat. A door should take you, a painter should take him 30 minutes. 30 to 15 minutes, depends, you know, each side. An average painter. And that's a lot of time, you know, that's a lot of time. I feel like you can do it in less. I think I have spent here maybe like 10 minutes, maybe less. But obviously, I know what I'm doing. I have done it in the past a lot. You see, I'm not using my brush to cut around this. This is why I have front tape. You want to have front tape like that, you can bump that. Obviously, you want to check your panel in case you missed something, and always go back and look at it in case you have a run or a sag. Or a skipper, we call it skipper. You can do 2 coats on a door and it's going to look better. In this case, like I said, we do 1 coat because the colors are really similar. You see, I just put paint on the door. Don't let it dry though. Don't let it dry, remember this. You gotta work this thing fast. I mean, not super fast, but you know what I mean. Just don't let it dry. Go around your panel, you know, put paint on your panel, whatever you do, just make sure you let the door dry. Now you go to the sides again, the same thing that I did out there. See, it looks like a spray finish and it's still wet, obviously it needs to dry.
This is the beauty having cardboard. Look. If you have any trash on your paint, you can always get it out with your finger. Obviously, that's just a demonstration, but if you have any trash, you can get it out using your finger, using your brush. You can use your brush to pull it out of there. This video is going to be a little bit long, but I mean, hopefully it helps somebody that it doesn't know how to paint a door.